You guys got to watch this. New York City comedian Sienna Hubert-Ross posted a hilarious video the morning after President-elect Donald Trump won the White House. Now, in this viral video, Hubert-Ross, he impersonated Vice President Kamala Harris, just drowning her sorrows in wine and even contemplating a new career in fast food. Watch.
I wonder if McDonald's is hiring. Should I text Trump and be like, hi, how are you? Why don't people like me? I got a lot of free time now. I don't even know if I want to be president. Should I run again? Taylor Swift, Beyoncé. And where are you guys now? Okay, because I'm in a basement drinking wine alone. Ella's gonna stop talking to me. I think I'll just become like an influencer. Like, what do you do after you lose the presidency? You guys don't understand. I just wanted to move America forward. I lost the presidency. Like, my policy was love, not going back. You know, I think I'm a very likable person. I think I'm a very likable candidate. Yeah. Dougie's gonna leave me. Joy cometh in the morning. I don't really believe in God. Well, maybe I'll start a podcast. Harry, coming. It's good with me. I did everything right. You know, I wasn't Joe Biden.
You heard that part about Taylor Swift and Beyonce? Yeah, right? Seriously. What happened to all the Hollywood celebrities that were endorsing her? I mean, they really tried to give life to Kamala Harris's campaign, but in reality, they were really only able to accomplish one thing, which is that I quit watching their shows. I mean, seriously, guys, the whole thing was just tone deaf from the very beginning. Fox News contributor Raymond Arroyo, he talked about this and how Kamala was showing off celebrities while Trump was out helping with hurricane victims. Watch.
All right, Raymond, Trump is visiting hurricane victims, connecting with the common man, but what's Kamala's camp doing?
Well, remember many months ago, Laura, I told you that I thought this was going to be a pain election. How much pain are the voters willing to endure? With that in mind, Kamala Harris is closing this campaign not with solutions, but with stars. Lizzo hit Detroit for her, and I mean, she hit it.
This is how a bad saves democracy. You couldn't even spell democracy. You know, they say if Kamala wins, then the whole country will be like Detroit. Okay? Proud like Detroit.
Nothing says, I'm coming to help you, America, like Lizzo promising that every town will be Detroit if Kamala's elected. The tone deafness, Laura, continued all through the weekend. Stevie Wonder serenaded Kamala, Usher campaigned in Atlanta, and Cher tried to turn back time to the Biden era from her house.
I've followed Kamala Harris since she was my U.S. Senator. She fought for me then, and she is fighting for all of us now. That's why I'm proudly voting for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I love you more, but I love Kamala Harris even more.
I think Elon Musk said it best when he said that he thought it was rich that J-Lo was going to warn us about voting for Trump, but did she warn anybody about Diddy? So this is probably why nobody's even going to listen to her. And the question is, where are all of these celebrities now? Even Democratic Representative Greg Landsman from Ohio, he admitted that the whole thing was out of touch. Watch.
The celebrity endorsement part is hilarious because it is true. Like, no one cares what some of these... We like their movies, we like their music, who they're voting for, not so important.
Do the celebrity endorsements make Democrats seem out of touch?
Yeah, I suspect if you're hanging out with, you know, these celebrities, it's not the life I'm living. So yeah, sure, that feels different.
Well, the American people made it very clear. Hollywood, you're fired. Democrats, you're fired too. Now, as comedian Bill Maher said, you know, it's time for Democrats to look in the mirror after that humiliating Kamala Harris loss. Watch.
To the losers, look in the mirror. No? Well, maybe you should. Sorry. Well, that's my feeling. Losers look in the mirror, okay? You know, yeah. I mean, for months, Democrats have been saying, how is this even close? And they're right, it wasn't.
Seriously, guys, it's been a week since Donald Trump declared victory over Kamala Harris in the 2024 presidential election. But what happened to all the celebrities that were supposedly endorsing Kamala Harris? Why aren't they saying anything? It's like radio silence, right? I mean, we're talking about A-list stars like Oprah Winfrey, Taylor Swift, Jennifer Lopez, George Clooney, Beyoncé, Bruce Springsteen, Leonardo DiCaprio, even Arnold Schwarzenegger. You guys remember all that, right? But now it's just radio silence. Now, according to PR expert Doug Eldridge, had it been closer, you might have been hearing more fervent rebukes and calls to resist from the celebrity class. But the thing is, Trump dominated the Electoral College and he won the popular vote. The voters, which is a synonym for fans in this case, they spoke loud and clear. So now Eldridge is pretty much saying that these partisan celebs might have lost the election, but they cannot afford to isolate and lose their fans as well. But seriously, guys, it's like business as usual for these people. Oprah Winfrey spoke at the Democratic National Convention in August and appeared at Harris's final rally in Philadelphia on the eve of Election Day. Well, nothing. Meanwhile, Lopez, who spoke at Harris's rally in Las Vegas, has been busy promoting her film Unstoppable, and Taylor Swift, who publicly endorsed Kamala Harris in September, she was recently seen at her boyfriend Travis Kelce's NFL game. And nope, neither one of them have even publicly commented on the results. George Clooney said in a CNN interview that what President Biden did, withdrawing from the race, showed what true leadership is, and that they're all so excited to do whatever they can to support Vice President Harris in her historic quest. But nope, the Academy Award winner actor, he's yet to share his thoughts on Trump's win. And remember Beyoncé, guys? Everybody was expecting her to perform at a Harris rally in Houston on October 25th. Yay, free Beyoncé concert, right? Better than Coachella. But again, nope, she said that she was not there as a celebrity and not there as a politician. She said that she was there as a mother. Well, too bad people weren't there to see Beyoncé as a mother. You know what I mean, guys? She said no limitations for her daughters, but now she has yet to publicly comment post-election. Then, of course, there's Bruce Springsteen, the boss as he likes to call himself. Yeah, he admitted that his opinion is no more or less important than those of any of his fellow citizens. But then he goes out and says that he's supporting Kamala Harris for president and Tim Walz for vice president, and he's also added that he's opposing Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. Same with Arnold Schwarzenegger, former Republican governor of California. He said that he wanted to tune out, but he can't. Well, people wish that he would, because according to him, he will always be an American before I am a Republican. He then declared that he was voting for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. Well, I'm glad California got rid of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Well, 70 million Americans made it pretty clear. They're Americans first before listening to people like the Terminator. And guess what, guys? Arnold has since posted on Instagram, but yeah, you've guessed it, he has yet to comment on election results. And the list just goes on and on and on, guys. Leonardo DiCaprio, he shared a video on Instagram endorsing Kamala Harris for president. Robert Downey Jr., along with his Avengers co-stars, urged people to vote Democrat ahead of the election. Mark Ruffalo, he even tried to make the cringe hashtag assemble for democracy. Ew. But yeah, guys, Fox News Digital has reached out to representatives for Winfrey, Lopez, Swift, Clooney, Beyoncé, Springsteen, Downey Jr., DiCaprio, and Schwarzenegger. No comment from each and every one of them. I mean, are we really surprised here? Drop a good yes or no in the comments, guys. Hit the like button to show your support. We're about halfway through this Kamala Harris teardown, and you definitely do not want to miss what we have in store for you guys at the end, which is Kamala Harris's campaign asking for supporters for money to support her $20 million post-election debt. And there's one other piece that you probably haven't heard about. For real, guys, stay right there. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button. Totally appreciate you guys. And we're going to make sure that Kamala Harris and the deep state lose. All right, so let's get back. So while Hollywood is hiding from Kamala Harris's shame, pro-Trump supporters have just been flooding social media. Actress Roseanne Barr is a longtime and well-known supporter of Trump, and she's been active in Twitter conversations about the landslide win for the Republican nominee. Just recently, Roseanne Barr, she even responded to one post suggesting that she be the next U.S. press secretary. She said she will do it and tagged Trump's account at Real Donald Trump. Rob Snyder posted a video of himself on Instagram singing Michael Jackson's Smile during a recent stand-up appearance and dedicated it to the Democratic Party. Oh, and Zachary Levi too. He responded to a fan's tweet about feeling vindicated after the election results. It was some beautiful words from the Shazam actor, so let me go ahead and share it with you guys. He said, honestly, I don't really feel vindication because I didn't need to win to know that I was fighting for what was right. Win or lose, I was going to follow the conviction and calling that God put in on me from the time that I was born. That said, I'm so incredibly grateful to and proud of every one of you who saw through all the noise and chose to vote for @Real Donald Trump. There's still much work to be done though, and I won't stop fighting, ever. Now that's a real supporter right there, guys. Not like the fair weather celebrity endorsers Kamala Harris seems to have. What did that impersonator say again? Taylor Swift, Beyoncé, Where are you now? Kamala's all alone, drinking in her Democratic basement. She's probably hiding from the whopping $20 million debt that she still owes people from her campaign. President-elect Donald Trump recently brought it up on X. He said that Democrats who fought a hard and valiant fight in the 2020 presidential election, raising a record amount of money, didn't have lots of dollars left over. Moreover, according to Trump, now they're being squeezed by vendors and others. They're gonna start having the collections agency calling them. He even called out for Republicans to do whatever they can to help them during this difficult period. He said that his party has a lot of money left over in that their biggest asset in the campaign was earned media, and that doesn't actually cost very much. I mean, can you believe it, guys? The Harris campaign outraised Trump with over $1 billion in less than 4 months since President Joe Biden was forced out of the race. And lo and behold, the vice president still managed to end up with her campaign $20 million in debt. That's Democrats for you guys. And now her campaign's at it again. The failed Democratic presidential hopeful is now asking for cash for the account through this fundraising platform, Act Blue, as vendors worry her campaign won't pay them for services already rendered. It's pretty jacked up. What they're telling their supporters is that it's supposed to be for the down ballot Democrats pushing for a recount in their respective races. Sure, Bob. What they didn't tell people is that the money can also be used to pay off election-related expenses too. So far, from what we've gathered, only incumbent Pennsylvania Democratic Senator Bob Casey has officially launched a recount in his bid to overturn Republican challenger Dave McCormick's projected victory. Apparently, they're still holding out some kind of hope that outstanding provisional votes from members of the U.S. military and others in the deep blue Philadelphia will overcome McCormick's 36,000 vote advantage. In fact, the three-term senator's campaign is still blasting out fundraising emails and claiming that the race is not over. And get this, guys, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, in one of his final acts of defiance as the departing Senate leader, he took the unusual step of not inviting McCormick and apparent Democratic victor Ruben Gallego in Arizona's Senate race to Washington, D.C. for orientation session in the upper chamber this week. National Republican Senatorial Committee spokesman Philip Letsu, he blasted the move and said that instead of wasting millions of Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars on a doomed recount, Bob Casey must concede and Schumer must allow McCormick to attend Senate orientation. I mean, can you believe this, guys? These people said that they're all about protecting democracy, and here they are blatantly defying the voice of the people every step of the way. Seriously, guys, this is why we have to stay vigilant throughout all of this. You never know what the other side's gonna do, and we have to keep Trump and each one of us safe throughout all of this stuff. Drop a quick yes in the comments down below. Hit the like button if you guys agree. More on this and other news that matters to you in our next update. Don't miss it, guys. Subscribe to the channel now, hit that notification bell. And while we're working on that, I highly recommend checking out our other videos on the channel. My personal recommendation is our recent one about Trump's deportation plans that caused the host on The View to literally go ballistic, guys. And yeah, of course, we got the footage. So definitely check that video out after this one. I'll drop a link down below. But as always, appreciate you guys watching and liking.